Welcome to the Leaders Insights podcast. Today's episode, earnouts in a higher rate environment, the one deal structure CFOs need to rethink. An earnout is where a buyer promises to pay the seller more money later if the acquired business hits certain targets. Sounds simple. Why do you call it the most misunderstood tool in deal-making?
Because people treat it as free money, and it isn't. An earnout is deferred consideration, part of the price you pay after closing, contingent on performance. The trap is that everyone at the negotiating table hears what they want to hear.
Meaning?
The buyer thinks, I only pay the extra if the business performs, so I'm protected. The seller thinks, I'll obviously hit those numbers, so this is my full price plus icing. Both walk away happy. 2 years later, they're in litigation.
Walk me through the mechanics. What actually gets measured?
You pick a metric, usually revenue or EBITDA, which is earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization, roughly a proxy for operating cash flow. You set a threshold, a period, and a payout formula. Say, hit 10 million euros EBITDA over the next 2 years, and you get another 20 million euros.
And that's where it goes wrong.
That's where it goes to die. Because the day after closing, the buyer owns the business. They control marketing spend, hiring, which customers get prioritized. The seller is now watching someone else drive the car they're being paid based on the speedometer.
So the buyer can just starve the number.
Not maliciously usually, but integration decisions that make total sense for the buyer, cutting a product line, reallocating a sales team, can quietly crater the earnout. That's why good earnout clauses include operating covenants, written promises about how the business runs during the period.
Fine, but your article's whole point is that rates change the math. It's July 2026. Cost of capital has been elevated for a while now. What actually shifts?
Everything about the deferred part. In the near-zero era, promising 20 million euros in 2 years cost you almost nothing in present value terms. A euro tomorrow was basically a euro today. Now, with capital costing you 8, 9, 10%, that future payment is genuinely cheaper for the buyer.
So the earnout got more attractive for buyers.
For buyers, yes, it's cheap financing from the seller. You're effectively borrowing from the person you're buying from, at zero stated interest, deferred 2 years. But here's the part sellers now miss. That 20 million euros promised in 2028 is worth meaningfully less than 20 million euros handed over at closing today.
How much less?
At a 9% discount rate, 20 million euros in 2 years is worth about 16.8 million euros today. So a seller crowing about a 50 million euros headline price with half an earnout is really being offered something closer to 41 euros, 42 million in present money. The headline is a costume.
That's a big haircut nobody's talking about.
And it compounds. Longer earnout periods, 3, 4 years, hemorrhage even more value when rates are high. The vendor deal analytics folks at DataSite flagged that earnout structures crept up in a chunk of mid-market deals through 2025. And I'd bet plenty of sellers never ran the present value math.
So is the smart move for sellers to just refuse earnouts?
No, sometimes it's the only way to bridge a valuation gap. If the buyer thinks you're worth 40 and you think 60, the earnout lets both of you be right on paper. But sellers should price the discount in and shorten the period. 2 years, not 4.
And buyers?
Buyers should stop pretending it's risk-free. Earnouts generate disputes, and disputes generate lawyers, and lawyers are the only party guaranteed to hit their targets. Structure the metric so it's simple, objective, and hard to game. Revenue over EBITDA, because EBITDA has 100 adjustable knobs.
Give me the one thing to do Monday morning.
Take any earnout on your desk and discount every future payment back to today at your actual cost of capital, not the near-zero number stuck in your head. Then negotiate against that figure, not the headline. If the two are far apart, you just found the real fight.
That's your 5. The full CFO track, structured, no fluff, is at mba-training.com.